I grew up a lot with like my grandma taking me to Shepherd's Bush Market to like get her specific like African foods or like Ghanaian foods that she could only get from the market. And I think that's why like those places existed, or like because obviously when people immigrated here, they wanted some of those like home comforts. And even when my grandma would take me, we would almost spend like the whole day there, going to like different shops and like speaking to people, like getting her hair done.
You don't feel the cold is a phrase my grandma would say. A time that I can remember my grandma saying that is when my sister would be going out clubbing and she'll be wearing like a short dress and not a proper coat. I also looked at the idea of the cold literally, but then also conceptually in relation to this hostile environment a lot of immigrants face when they move to areas like London.
Oh, sorry, it's... Chop.
Going down.
Very complicated. Very hard stuff. So hard.
It's maths.
Honestly, pattern making is maths. And I dropped it at 16, so don't know what I'm doing, guys. But I think it's literally generally just like adding a few, I feel like around here, just like making these lines a bit thicker. Like maybe like every line having like maybe 2 or 3 or 4 even.
I'm just filling in some of the red bits closer to the black cross. I think to dye some and actually put mohair yarn through, or a different type of yarn that's a bit thicker, to increase the aesthetic of it.
I don't always see the colours on people, so when I see it, I'm like, oh, it worked.
I did that.
It worked. This person that I'm designing for, if she's asked, don't you feel the cold, she's shown like a defiance to it, because she's not scared of like the hostility and the British attitudes because she grew up here. You can't question that about her. So yeah, it was just like referencing a lot of like Western outerwear, like I was like a winter collection, but then also the kind of like traditional wraparound of they're like, who's this bitch? You're trying to find the cloakroom. Yes, Esther.
this way, definitely. Okay, let's get
Well done.
with a lot of my designs and like how I approach fashion, and I think like how I just grew up, it was always just like the idea of like using what you had to kind of create like this fantasy or this story.